Hi, today we'll be learning how to create a color wheel on Adobe Illustrator. We'll be creating the RYB color wheel, the red, yellow, and blue color wheel on Adobe Illustrator. We'll create this with different saturations and also this with just the hue. So let's get started. Go to File, New Document, then I'll create a major. I'll create a new size of width 21 centimeter by 21 centimeter, just to add dots, just to. Then I'll change the color mode, RGB, effects and quality 300 ppi, and preview mode default. So that's that. Then I'll hit create. So I'll go to shape tool here. Then I'll go to the shape tool here. I'll click on the center, then I can so after that drag, put on Shift Alt to drag from center, then move. So this is what I have. So let's create a line. So to create a line, I'll come here, hold down, and go to line segment. After that, I'll click in the intersection and draw. Hold on Shift to draw a perfect straight line, then release. And after that, go to move tool. Then I can try to rotate it at 12 because we have 12 colors in total on the color wheel. So I'll divide this circle into 12 equal parts. So select this line, select the line. After selecting the line, now right click, go to transform, rotate. So for the rotation, I'll rotate at 30 degrees. So I have a circle. A complete circle is 360 degrees. So 360 divided by 12 will give me 30 degrees. So each of the lines will travel at 30 degrees. So I can have my 12 triangles or 12 segments in the circle. So I can turn on preview. So let's preview 30 degrees. I want to put 30 degrees. Then copy it. Then the same thing, I'll do that several times. Copy. So if I press OK, it will not copy it. It will just change the orientation of the line. Transform, rotate, copy. Copy. So I have my 12 divisions now. So I can select. So let's select all of this and remove the excess lines at the edge. So to do that, I'll come here, come to Windows, and turn on the Pathfinder tab by clicking here, Pathfinder. Then it will come out here. Then I can, after the selection, then I can go to divide the selection. I make sure I have to select this first. After selection, that's when I can now come here. I was able to bring out this tab by coming to the window tab and clicking on Pathfinder. So I just turn it off now, window, then I can turn on the Pathfinder. Then I can come here, divide. I'll divide it. Then I have this single image. So after that, then I'll come to the paint tool. I'll hold down to see more options. Might be shape or builder tool that we have. Or if you hold down to click, you see live bucket option. Then I'll select or I'll click on the particular shape path we have drawn. Then click it. Then it will bring up an option, complex visual appearance attributes such as brushes, live effect, transparent stroke alignment. Option may be lost when converting to live view, but you say okay. Then we have one single shape on its own. So after that, I'll come here. Then I'll come here and paint each sections one by one. So which will take us to the color section, the color wheel section. This particular color now, I want us to know that this was the discussion we had. This was a graph we saw on the what's it called, on during our previous class about color theory and all of that. So this was the graph. This was how the graph looks like. This was how the graph looks like. You know, and this H signifies value, which is 360. 0 to 360, just like the shape of the circle, the degrees of this complete circle. Then we have saturation. Saturation is measured in percentage, 100%, 0 to 100%, and hue is measured from 0 to 360. Then we have brightness, which is also called value. We have 10, 100% also. And this is the RGB 225, 0 to 225, G, R for red, G for green, 225, also B for blue. And this is the X value. This is called color codes. These are what web designers use. And so these are codes for colors. X code, HEX. Then we have CMYK is also measured in percentage, CMYK 100%. So now any color, any adjustment I make here will affect this particular color tab. So we can get the actual color conversion on any of the session. So now I will start, because the color will start from 0 to 360. And we have a saturation of 100. So we'll stick to a saturation of, if we want to get a perfect color red. So now these are perfect color red. Let's 0 is also the same thing as 360. So we have a perfect color red. If you reduce it by 90 now, our color red will not be perfect anymore. That's reduced. It's not at the edge. So the chroma of red is 100 saturation and 100 value. Now this is what we have for red. That's actual color red. As you can see that the RGB version is 225 red, the green is 0, the blue is 0, and the CMYK is magenta 99%, yellow 100%. So if we click OK, then we can touch in this section and paint in our red. Then we can double tap again and come here and change. We've used 0, 30, because we are going from 0 to 30, 30 to 60, 60 to 90, and OK. Then double tap again. We've done 30, so we can now do 90, we can do 60, then double tap. We can now do from 60, we can do 90, from 90 we can do 120, from 120 we can do 150, from 150 we can do 180, from 180 we can do 210, from 210 we can do 240, from 240 we can do 270, from 270 we can do 300, and from 300 we can do 330. So this is a complete color wheel. Now we can decide to leave it this way and leave the strokes, or let's remove the strokes, select everything, then come here to pick a stroke at transparent. Without we just remove the stroke. So this is the hue of RYB color wheel: red, yellow, and blue. On the color wheel, we know that this red and the blue and the yellow, the red, blue, and the yellow are the major primary colors. So let's create the next one, which is the one with the saturation. So we can come here on line session, and come here on line session, hold down, then we'll see polar grid 2, then click on the center. After clicking on the center, you see dialog of polar grid option. So on that dialog box, so it's actually asking for the width, and let's leave it on the same, but we can decide to put let's put 5 and 5. Then concentric dividers, concentric, let's leave it at the numbers of division in between. We use 5. Then the numbers of divisions of concentric places is 5. Then numbers of radial dividers, that's the numbers of divisions in between, we use 12. Okay, then this is what we have. Then click the move tool. So let's give it a particular stroke so that we can see what we are doing. Let's give it a particular stroke so we can see what we are doing. We can come here and turn on the stroke, and also leave the stroke at 1%. That's good. Then we can increase the size by holding Shift Alt to do our center. Now this is what we have. We can decide to reduce the stroke thickness to about 1. So now if this is what we have, let's try to extend the divisions. So we come here to layout tab. To see the layout tab, this is what we do. To see the layout tab, we come to Windows, Layers. You'll see the layout tab. Then we can click this drop down and click the next drop down also. Then we'll see, let's check. We have 2 groups. A group for the circle, let's turn it off. That is the divider, and the group for the circles, and the group for the divider. So let's just select the group for the divider by clicking this icon. Then after that, then we'll increase the size by holding Shift Alt also. So now we have it at the extension so that we can divide it equally. Then afterwards, we'll select everything and go to our, just like we did for this, we'll go to Pathfinder tool and divide. Now we have the same thing. Then after that, they will select all. Then we'll go to the paint tool, the live paint tool here. Then we'll select in. Now we can paint inside. Let's start from here. So we can paint from red, brightness 100%, just like we did for the previous one, and this should be 0. Then we can paint 1, then go to the next one, then we can paint 30, then the next one we can paint 60, Now let's do the saturation for each of it. I will come here for the 30. We can change the saturation for the 30 at 80%. Let's drop the saturation every 20%. And then that's the saturation for that. This is the saturation for this. For 30, for 0, saturation at 30. So we'll do this. And the saturation at 60, 40, 20. Now for the orange saturation, let's change the percentage for the orange is 30. Then we'll now change to 80. Saturation for this 60, 40, 20. So we do that for the yellow and on till we get to this point. So you can remove the stroke just like we did for this. You can remove the stroke when we are done with that and come here. Then we'll have this particular image when we are done. So that's actually how you create this. So thank you for watching.